I'm Shaked. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. School is right around the corner. We are in the middle of August, which means the first day of school is very close. So I'm here to give you 10 tips for going back to school so you can be prepared for the next year the best way possible. So let's just start. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is mainly for college and university students. This is knowing all the courses and all the classes you need to take. You can make a list, or you can make like a table on Excel or something like that, and just make sure you know the name of the courses. If they have some kind of a code, then know this code, and also know how to navigate the system where you sign to those classes, because sometimes these computer systems, these applications can be not very friendly. So it is best to try to get to know these systems before the year starts, so you won't get frustrated after the year starts, and you will prepare yourself in advance. The second thing I wanted to talk about is related to study materials. I don't know how it is in college, because where I live we don't do college, but a lot of times in majors in high school they will give you a list with the equipment you need to buy. Let's say if your major is art, then most of the time you will get a list of all the equipment you need to buy. I study architecture, so in the first year I did get a list of all the supplies I needed to buy, but I didn't buy them all because I know that most of the times those lists doesn't really come from the department where you study, and it's just a general list. So I suggest not running and buying all of the equipment that is on those lists and waiting like for the first week to pass to see what is really necessary and what is not. One of the most important things I think to do before school starts is to organize your room, your desk, your closet, just to have this fresh new beginning, and also to make your room a place where you actually enjoy being in and studying in. I can tell from my own experience, I am not a very organized person. Most of the time my desk is cluttered with things, and I usually don't study at my desk, but I do know that if my desk would have been clean, I will be there extra hours. It's just a habit you need to develop to make sure at the end of every day that your desk is clean and is ready for the next day. Another thing I think is very helpful to start the year fresh and clean is to organize all the documents on your computer and your email, just because doing this will give you some understanding of what you need and what you don't need and can delete. And if you have things you're not very sure, you can put them like in a driver somewhere and not on your computer. And if you do that and you will need to find something from last year, you're probably gonna find it very quick, and you're not gonna spend a lot of time searching for it. This one I think is the most important one, and I really think everyone should do it, is to find the way that is most comfortable to you to plan. If you are more comfortable with buying a regular planner and start writing in it, or if you are more comfortable with digital planners, you need to choose, you need to try, and you need to see what is the most comfortable to you, because I really believe that planning is the only way you can achieve all your goals and actually succeed in school. Make some time for your habits and just make the year a better year. Make some time for yourself, make some time for friends and family, and you can do all this. You just need to plan your time in the correct way, and you just need to start and understand what is the correct way for you. Another very important thing I think you should do before school starts is start to practice some kind of a routine, a morning routine, a night routine, everything related to when are you waking up, when are you going to sleep, and what are you doing when you wake up and before you go to sleep. Make yourself some rituals you're going to do right after you wake up and right before you go to sleep. And this is another way I think that you can actually achieve all your goals, when you know when your day starts and when your day ends, and what is the time you have in between to do all your tasks, to do everything you need to do in order to have good grades and have time with friends and family and everything you want to do. I don't know if it's really an important thing, but I think it's a really nice thing to have, is to buy a really good reusable water bottle, because you actually don't know how drinking water all day long is gonna make you stay focused along the day, is gonna help you not fall asleep during classes. And you know, just having like a very cool, pretty water bottle, I mean, I think like it's also just a fun trip to go to the store and just pick the one you actually love. This one can be a little bit extra, but it can also be very, very simple, but also very important. I suggest you invest time and maybe a little bit of money to make your study area, your desk, a place you really like being in. Make yourself an essential kit with all the things you will need on a daily basis. You can put in this kit things like hair ties, bobby pins, chapsticks, maybe some pads or tampons, hand sanitizer, wipes, a little pack of tissues. Make this kit in advance, just put it in your school bag, and don't forget to freshen it up a little bit once in a while. And one of the most important things you can do to start your year in the best way possible is actually making yourself some kind of a vision board and writing the goals you want to achieve in the next year. It will just give you some motivation to start the year strong and fresh, and to decide how do you want to start this year, what do you want to achieve. Everything you want should be written in a list, so in that way it's like some kind of a contract that is written between you and yourself, that here are my goals and here is the life I want to live in the next year. And when it is written and when you have this vision board in front of you every single day, it is very likely that this will become your year. So this is again one of the most important things I think you should do before the year starts. So that's basically it. I hope this video was helpful to you before you start your school. I'm sure there's a lot more tips to start the next year strong and good, and if you want to share them, please write it down below so everyone can see them and learn from you. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content about going back to school, make sure to subscribe because there are more videos on the way. And that's basically it. Bye.